Do you enjoy going to Moulin Rouge as much as we do? Better yet, do you like going to concerts and sporting events?
SeatGeek helps people easily purchase tickets to these kind of events and unites people like you and us through live entertainment.
And things just got easier for you. As proud partners of SeatGeek, you can use our exclusive promo code CANCAN10 and you'll get $10 off of any purchase that is $250 or over.
Hey Lily, you've been eyeing up that can seat for a while now.
You're so right, Jules. I think I'm gonna go purchase it right now and use our code for a discount. Do you want to join?
Hell yeah.
Again, that's CANCAN10 to get $10 off of any purchase that is $250 or over. Only valid for your first purchase. We are back with another episode of Can Talks. It's your girl Lily and your girl Jules. Everything good?
Sorry. Yeah, it just made a really weird noise.
Oh
Sorry.
my goodness. So, we have a super fun episode for you guys, but first, we've got some exciting announcements.
Boo. Okay, so this week's announcements are so Tommy and okay, sorry, I need to start this all over again. Tommy, today is his last day on the tour. I am so sad, but it's okay. And Jimena is her last day as well. But I know they're gonna go off and do great things. If you didn't know, Tommy's making his Broadway debut next year. I am so excited. Holy crap. I'm so excited for him.
Mhm.
And Jimena, I'm so excited to see what she does next. We love our tour people. Furthermore, they just announced a new casting for the Duke and I'm about to say Satine, that's not right. Nini. So Nini will be played by the Aussie Nini, Samantha Dottermaid, who was the OG Nini in Australia. So she's coming over. I'm super excited. And the new Duke is going to be played by Andy Carl.
So
Holy
exciting.
crap, so
Oh my
exciting.
gosh.
Also, Benji is back. Benji is back as a swing for a little bit. I don't know how long he's back for, but he is back for a little while. So that is
He's
also
an
super
OG.
exciting. He's an
OG.
OG. That is OG, all the way back to like 2017 when Workshop happened.
Mhm.
That's all the news I have. I'm pretty sure I might have missed something, and I'm so sorry. Please don't come after me. Um,
It's been a long
anyway,
couple of weeks.
it's been a long couple weeks.
So because Spotify Wrapped came out, the much anticipated Spotify Wrapped came out.
I love
Um,
Spotify Wrapped.
oh my gosh, Ariana Grande was my top.
I've been following Spotify Wrapped. I still have my rap playlist from 2016. So I've been doing Spotify Wrapped for like 8 years. I'm an
Yes.
OG,
Yeah.
and it's phenomenal. Anyway, sorry. Please
We
keep
love
going.
Spotify Wrapped. So we started last year, Jules and I, along with our friends Liz and Julia, Mulan Magic, go follow them. Shout out. So we started doing something called Rouge Wrapped every year, which is it's only been 1 year that we've done it. But we started doing something called Rouge Wrapped, which is basically like a Spotify Wrapped, but for Moulin Rouge. And just like the amount of times we've seen it, covers, people that we've seen, memorable moments, cast members that we've seen in other shows. So just kind of things that kind of wrap up the year of us in Rouge. So yeah, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's start. So, we'll start with how many times did you see it this year, Lily?
I've seen the show 6 times. I saw it in February. I saw it in May 3 times for my birthday, and I saw it in July and October. So
And was
six
this all on
times.
Broadway?
This was all on Broadway.
All on Broadway. Okay, exciting. I saw the show 17 times this year, twice in London and twice on tour. No, twice on tour, yeah.
Yeah.
So, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 times on Broadway. Yeah. So that's very, very humbling to hear that number. I am nearly at 30. I will hit 30 next month.
Oh goodness.
Um, yes. So, um, sorry, I'm distracted. Okay. Okay, who was your most seen Satine this year?
My most seen Satine this year, I think, was I'm like trying to look at my list. Woo woo. Um, it might be It might be a tie between Courtney, Haley, and Oyoyo.
Oh wow.
So,
Mine was
because
Courtney.
somehow I go on Sundays a lot. So,
I keep track of mine because I'm a psychopath. Um, and this year alone, I saw, yeah, Courtney was my most seen with, three, four, no, wait. Yeah, I saw her 4 times. And then, like, saw, like, Haley twice and, like, no, I saw Courtney 5 times, sorry. Courtney 5 times, like, Oh Yo-Yo, like, 3 times. Like, it was a very big mix of Satines, but she was the most
yeah,
seen Satine for me. Who was your most seen Christian?
my most seen Christian was Derek Klena at four times
Uh,
out of the
I
six.
think Derek for me was 7 out of the 17 times for me. Who was your most seen like other like not
Principal,
including the Lady M's? So like
not
Zidler, Duke. Yeah.
okay. I Andre, I think I think I've seen him all six times. Toulouse. Andre plays
I
Toulouse.
saw Andre 13 out of 13 times I saw it on Broadway.
Yes,
So,
we stand
okay.
Andre.
Who was your most seen heel?
Most seen heel, Bahia and Jen are
Yeah,
tied at all
mine was
six.
Bahia. Mine was Bahia. Yeah, I saw her the most times. What about your most seen flat?
Sean Avery at all six
S-
times.
Winning.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
who was your most seen Lady M?
Sophie and Jackie are tied for all six shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was Jackie. Yeah, I saw her
I
in
have
a few
never
covers.
seen an understudy Nini.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You've never?
Never seen an
You've
understudy Nini.
never?
Never. That's an inside joke.
Wow. Yeah. No.
Never.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. I've always, yeah, because I saw Robin the first time I went, and then it's been Sophie, 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 Sophie.
Really. I've
And
seen,
then I saw Libby on tour, and
yeah.
then it was all Sophie when I,
Yeah.
you know, saw it on Broadway. So yeah.
I've seen all of the current Broadway Ninis. So I've seen like under like including so I've seen Sophie, Kelsey, and Caitlin because those are the all
I
current.
want to see Mesh Nini so bad.
So good. I saw Mesh Nini back in September and it was life changing. Okay. What about do you know who your most seen swing was?
Just like in general, like cover
Yeah, like
wise,
in
or my most seen swing, um, Dylan at five,
really?
because I saw him three times as the Duke. I mean, he was, but
Oh,
like
my most
track wise, like actual swing track wise, I've seen Lauren and Michael and Gio all like four times.
yeah, Michael was I saw him cover it 9 times.
Yeah, I
And then
saw
like
F9
Geo was
Michael.
7.
I've seen like F yeah, I've seen Michael F9 like three times I think
Oh,
because Finley was out that whole weekend. So
yeah. Wow. Okay. Have you seen any Rouge alumni in anything outside of Moulin Rouge? So like
so
for example,
Jules and I talked about this before. And she had to remind me that I saw E Groove, Eric Anderson.
we were listing off things. She's like, I've seen nobody. I'm like, you saw The Great
I saw
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Hello. You
I'm
know.
sorry, E Groove, I love you. Um,
Um,
E Groove, Eric Anderson. I saw him in Gatsby. So
I
good.
s-
So good. Shady, one of the best
so
songs
good.
ever.
I want to go next month, but I don't think I can get tickets
I want to
because
go
it's
so
Jeremy
bad
Jordan's
again.
last weekend and the tickets are like
I
through
just
the
want to
like
go
Black
again.
Mezzanine is $200
Oh my
for his
God.
final weekend. I was like,
I think that was like I paid maybe a
lotteries, here I
hundred
come.
for like
Yeah.
yeah,
Normally it's not that
front
much,
mezz. Yeah.
so I'm gonna try for the lottery a rush. Okay, so mine was a little bit longer than Lily's. I saw Aaron Tveit and Sweeney. I saw Raoul and EJ in Sunset. I saw Liv CC in Heart of Rock and Roll. And then I even saw Jamie Moscato in something else. I saw him in Wild About You. So look, I even saw Overseas Bohemians. in that. But yeah. Um, okay. What was like your highlight show of the year?
Goodness, I think I wrote that one down, but I don't know. Oh my goodness. Um, Fave performance. Probably it's a toss-up, but I would probably say the performance in February. Um, because that was like such a surprise. I didn't know Dylan was gonna be Duke that weekend, and then I just happened to be in Can, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, um, yeah, probably that because that was like just a whole moment. But I don't know. That might be tied with my
Loved.
birthday trip because I enjoyed my birthday. So,
Well,
can I just
that's
say all the performances were really good?
just everything. Just
Just
every performance.
all six of the performances are tied because they're all so
Mm,
good. Because I would also say
my
John Christian, seeing him again was like great. So it's like I
right.
can't choose. It's like choosing your favorite child. You can't
So I
choose.
think mine was the 5 year anniversary show.
I
It
mean,
was
yeah,
just,
with the chaos that went on, I would probably say that too.
oh my God, it was just amazing. Chaos, absolute chaos. Oh, holy crap.
ALM being performed upstage
Oh my God, me thinking upstage meant right in front
was
of my
like,
face.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I think showstops. Have you I actually had no showstops. No, I did.
No, you did.
No.
Well,
Wait.
was that a showstop on the fifth year anniversary, or
It wasn't really a
it
showstop. It
was
was just
like
like the
just a
show
really
started
weird?
like an
It
hour late.
was just
So
really weird.
I don't know if you would say it's a showstop because it started an hour
It
late, but
didn't
no,
like
I don't.
actually like they didn't do the show and it like stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see any showstops this year.
I no, I've not seen any showstops ever, so no,
Oh my God.
I know. Well, I mean, it
Well,
took Liz and Julia like 60 times to go to the showstop,
yeah, it
so
took them like an
um,
embarrassing amount of times. Oh my goodness.
Wait, did you say your oh yeah, you said your memorable
Cast
performance.
change. Did you see any cast changes this year?
Mid-show swing-ons or anything like that? Are you
Um,
talking mid-show swing-ons or
Cast changes like did
just
you see cast members leave and come? So I
Oh,
saw like Derek, I was there for
yeah.
Derek, Courtney, and Clay's last show.
Oh no, not this year. I never went to like any Happy Trail shows or like
Abigail shows are really rough, okay,
they
everybody?
are
Like
rough. They are
they are
really
very
rough. I
sad.
went to one and I cried my eyes out anyway, but I mean, I saw Aaron's triumphant return, but like not on the day of his return. Um and then I think
I think
well, Derek came back in February from the last time I
yeah,
saw
yeah, yeah.
him was yeah, so
Cast change wise, not cast change. Um, mid-show swing-ons. I had one mid-show swing-on.
that was the fifth year
That was at the
anniversary.
5 year when Ricky left and
Ricky hurt his toe.
um Ricky hurt his toe and then Alex came on and that was it was unfortunate, but it was also like really great because I'd never experienced a mid-show swing.
Yeah, it's
I was like
exciting. I feel like it'd be really
selfishly like,
exciting.
this is so cool, but also like poor
I hope
Ricky.
Ricky's okay. I
Um,
have not had any mid-show swing-ons.
man.
I know. I
Um,
keep getting like the normal shows. I'm like,
she's
something
like,
gotta
it's just
happen at this point.
how many times did you sit Can this year?
Um, five, I think.
Oh my God. I think I sat Can
Because the only time
three times this year.
I think the only time I didn't sit Can was the Friday of May. I sat in row E
Wow.
on the right side, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think I did 3 times.
and then I
That says a
sat
lot
Can.
about my bank account.
It says a lot about my bank account.
Yeah. Lily's here with the big bucks. I saw last year when I did this, I did a laughing fit thing, and the laughing fits are still prominent. I just want everyone to know that I still have the laughing fits. They're
Yes.
just a lot less, they're a bit toned down. Also, I didn't go to any of the sing-alongs this year. Oh, rip
I
me.
did a tour to Broadway thing. I think I've seen like four people that I saw on tour in the previous year in 2023. They went on Broadway. I saw
Hmm.
John, Courtney, Austin, and Nikki.
Damn. Do you have any honorable mentions of like people you've met this year? Honestly, one of mine is I'm just gonna start. Some of my honorable mentions are meeting Kenneth Michael Murray because I absolutely adore that man. I
Yes.
was so excited to meet him that day. Meeting him, also getting to do. like Zoom meeting James was just
Yes, that was so
phenomenal for
fun.
me.
Yeah.
I was so excited to meet him. I had planned it and I
I
was like, I
remember
cannot
Jules,
wait.
like, I was sick at home or whatever, and Jules, like, had to call me. She was like, oh my God, we just got James on the phone. I was like, oh my
It
gosh.
was the best. I'm
We
trying to
love you, James.
think. Yeah, we do. We really
Oh no.
do. And I also think seeing the show in London was like a big highlight. I mean, the tour was great too, but like
Yeah.
seeing it in London, like,
Right, right, right.
you know, it was a lot of fun.
I thought you were gonna say, what, I thought you were gonna
Meeting
say
Jamie
John
Moscato too.
and
Meeting
Jamie, and I
Jamie
thought it was gonna be
Moscato
either
was
that and also John meeting John
oh my
at one
God.
time,
Meeting John, that was so much fun too.
and Aaron to me
Ah,
the first time
the first time I
in
met Aaron
February.
Tveit, I just want everyone to know the first time Lily, like I told Lily all about it like after it happened. Lily was so happy she didn't have to witness it because it was embarrassing, honestly. The first time I met that man, I froze and I panicked
I've
because it
been
was
there.
at
It's
Stage
okay.
Door and I was like,
She's
oh
at
my
Sweeney,
God.
by the way.
Sweeney Todd, and
Yeah.
I get to stage door. The stage door's like heaving with people, and then I see him come out. I'm like, oh, like I have to speak words to this man. I can't just look at
Me.
him because he's
What
gonna
are
think I'm a
words?
weirdo. And I literally saw him, and I was like, can I get a photo? And he's like, are you ready? I was like, sure. I didn't even think I even said sure. I was just like, yeah, yeah. And it was the quickest like photo I've ever taken in my life, and I full on panicked. I was excited, like, because I was excited to meet him. But I was like, I have to say something to him because if not, I'm just gonna look at him and he's gonna think I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, that was me. Like
You,
that was literally me. Like you think like, oh, you have something so prepared and you think you're gonna like come up there with confidence or whatever. Like I've done this so many times. You
yeah,
face the person and you're like deer in the headlights. I have no idea what are words.
yeah, because like me and Lily have been really fortunate. Like we've met a lot of cast members, and I've met a lot of people, and there's just some people that you go up to and you're just like,
That was me with Derek the first time that I met him in May 2023. And
yeah,
like
I
I had
full on
not stage
panicked.
started for a while, but like at the same time, like I don't know. I was just like I was never an Anastasia fan until later on. And so I was like I didn't really know him that well. And I was like, I know he's big or whatever, but like it didn't happen. I was like, and then he's standing in front of me and I'm like, hi, you were really great. Can we get a picture? Like
Yeah, you
could
just
not get
like
anything out.
I panicked. Like I panicked. I think I panicked like the first time I saw JoJo in nearly a year. Like she was at the theater and I just like kind of like I was walking and I saw her and I was like, hi. I was
Yeah.
just like, hi, it's nice to see you again. Like it was so embarrassing.
We've all been there.
But then,
Been
like,
there.
I've been
Yeah.
really calm. Like, I met John Cardoza and I was very
Right.
calm. I walked up to him and I was like, "Hi, are you John Cardoza?" It would have been really shitty if he said, "No, I'm not."
No.
I was like, "Hi, are you John Cardoza?" And he was like, "Yeah." And like, I was like, "Oh, I just want to say I'm a really big fan." And this is before it was announced he was coming to Broadway. This was
Yeah.
like before it was announced. So I was just like,
Wasn't
"Oh,
he
like,
just like stopping in and seeing the show,
yeah," because
saying hi?
It was Courtney's last day.
Yeah.
So he was coming to see Courtney, and I was there at Stage Door, and I had seen her. I was at Stage Door. Stage Door felt like it went on for hours that night. I don't know what happened that night, but it felt like it went on for hours.
Okay.
And I saw him, and I was just like, "Hi, John Cardoza," and he's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Look, I think you're awesome." And then I was like I said before it was announced, I was like, "Oh, it'd be really great if you come to Broadway." Freaking a few months later, it's
It's at
announced he's coming to Broadway.
Broadway.
I'm like,
Yeah.
man, it's manifestation on my
Yeah,
part, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, there's people now that I'm just like, oh my gosh, hi. And like, we have a little hug and a chat. It's like so easy. And then there's other people where I'm like, oh my God. Like,
I'm terrified of you.
you're like literally
Respectfully. I'm
terrified.
like, yeah. I think, yeah, I've seen some really like just New York in general, you see a lot of people. Oh, I panicked when I met Tom Francis. I was like, panicked.
Wait, did you have
Panicked.
any like celebrities in the audience that you kind of like found out this year? Or
Oh, that's a good question.
because I know quite a few. I know Sydney Sweeney just went yesterday. We're recording this on
Yeah.
Sunday, but
Um,
I missed
mm,
Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban by one day. Was that
I think
2019?
if JoJo, I mean, JoJo was in the audience when I went for Courtney and Derek's
I
last. I
mean,
guess
yeah,
you could kind of,
that's yeah.
that would count. She's a celebrity. I don't
And a
think
Rouge celebrity too at
Rouge
that.
celebrity. Um,
I
yeah,
don't
no,
think
I don't think not for
yeah,
this year, no.
yeah, not this year either.
Even in general, like I didn't even see anybody like in the street as much as I have before. Like sometimes when you're walking down New
Same,
York,
yeah.
like in New York, you'll
You could just
see
see, yeah.
theater people. I know people who've like run into like Michaela Diamond and like Jonathan Groff. I'm like, how do you
How
get
do
so
you do,
lucky?
yeah, like how do you run and just run into Jonathan Groff?
I would die. I would honestly,
Oh, you want to know
I
what
would
I
have to
saw
be
on
picked off the
TikTok?
floor and died.
Jules, you want to know what I saw on TikTok? You're gonna love this. I saw on TikTok this one person, apparently this guy like came over and asked if he could like sit down. I think it might have been like maybe at Bryant Park, somewhere in a park. And he's like, "Can I sit down here?" It apparently was Rufus Humphrey from Gossip,
Really?
just like in New York. And I'm like,
Man,
how does one get that lucky?
I know.
Just
Like
to run into
run
Rufus
into these people,
Humphrey
I would
from
die.
Gossip.
Like I was at this is an old story, but I was in London and this is quite a few years back, and we were going through Leicester Square, and Leicester Square is like where they have all the movie premieres. And we were walking, and they had a movie premiere, and I saw a very nice, quick glance of Ryan Gosling at a premiere.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
"That's Ryan Gosling."
Oh my gosh.
He didn't see me, of course. It was from far away, but I saw him, and I was
I
like,
know
"It's
that was
Ryan
me.
Gosling.
That was me like in 2017 when I saw Josh Groban. I was like, look, I saw him. I know he's a real person. That's all I need to
He's real. That's it."
know.
Saw him.
Like he's a real person.
I think that's also what's like really fun about seeing these people on like Broadway. Like I saw Sunset and I got to see Nicole Scherzinger sing. Like that was so cool for me because
Yeah.
I grown up listening to the
Pussycat
Pussycat
Dolls.
Dolls.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
wow, she is here standing like, I mean we saw
Like
her at
this is my
stage door, but
childhood.
like this is yeah, like this is such a cool like and
Why is
and
the
JoJo.
Pussycat Dolls our childhood? That's another
I had
question that
I had
like
no business listening to Don't Show at my
me
age.
too.
But like even when like I saw JoJo for the first time last year, it was like I listened to her music religiously
Yeah.
like growing up.
Yeah.
It's such a fun like moment when like these celebrities are on Broadway because you're like,
Right, right, right.
I know you from this film or like I've seen you in these like it's
That was
so
like with me with like Darren Chris and Evan Rachel Wood in Little Shop when I saw him in February. Like I'm a huge Darren Chris fan because like I love Glee so much. So it's like, oh my gosh. And like I'd already met him in December of last year uh beforehand, but
I'm still not
still
over that
cool.
Lily got to see Evan Rachel Wood and I didn't.
God, she was so good. So good.
I'm
Um
so mad at you for that.
I never got to meet her, but like so
That should
good.
have been me. What is that? Have you seen that meme? And it's like, I don't care that something good happened to you. It should have
Should have
happened
been me.
to me.
Yeah.
There's so many things I'm like, I don't care that happened
Ah,
to you. That should have happened to me, baby. Because like, what do you mean? Um, New York, what a place that is. What else? I'm trying to think
um
if there's anyone. Yeah, I don't think anybody was in the audience like that I know of being
yeah,
in the
right, right,
audience.
right.
Except for JoJo, I think that's the only one, and that's
Yeah.
because I saw her. That was it.
Hmm.
I missed Jonathan Groff by like 2 weeks or something, and I was pissed because like, what do you mean Jonathan Groff saw Moulin Rouge and I wasn't
Wasn't
there?
there exactly. Like,
I've
how
loved that
dare
man since
he?
Glee. I've loved that man
Oh
since
my God.
Glee.
I know. Jesse St. James,
St. James totally.
icon.
Jesse Saint sucks.
What
Um,
an icon,
yeah,
though.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, I think so. But I heard Sydney Sweeney was at the show last night
Which, I
because I
mean,
have eyewitnesses who saw her. And I was like, what?
what?
It was so good.
Um,
Love Euphoria. Euphoria season 3 when? Please hurry up.
okay. Did you buy any merch this year?
No.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God.
Oh my God.
No, I
Jules.
didn't. No, I know. I
Oh
mean, I
my
brought like a cup
goodness.
home because I got a drink because I got a drinky drink.
Yeah.
No merch. I'm so proud
Oh
of
my
myself.
goodness. I mean, I got a
But you know
keychain
what I
and a
did get?
necklace.
I got two. I got two of these bad boys. No, do
Oh,
you remember
oh,
when were these?
yes.
This was this year they were coming around or last year,
Right,
but I have
yeah.
three. I own three of these now. I literally got two in the
Just put
span
them
of
on the
one
wall.
week. Put them on the wall behind me. Like these are my Aaron Tveit signed things. And I'm like, what is going on? I mean, I've sent fan mail because I like to get my stuff signed.
Okay, but
Dude, I'm
it's
like, all
a
right, I don't need 50,000 photos of this man's face. Thank you, but like, no, thank you.
you know those Instagram
Um,
accounts that's like the same picture of
same picture of this person. Dude,
It's
I
the
should do
same
that.
picture of Aaron
It's
today.
Aaron today.
It's just Aaron
Every day,
today.
it's just the same picture. It's that picture of him. Um, oh yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I can't wait to see. I see John and Soleil next month.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Well, I haven't got my tickets yet. I should really buy my tickets. Um, because,
Have you
all I have
introduced
is.
any, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was like, have you introduced any like friends to Moulin Rouge this year?
No, I don't have any friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All my friends know. No, no, my friends like they know of it. Like people I
Yeah.
know, like they know the movie.
Hmm.
Like everyone knows the movie. But like, so I've told like my friends like, oh yeah, it's on Broadway and all this. But like, I've not taken anybody,
Hmm.
like none of my friends to the show. People I go to the show with are already like obsessed, like
Yeah.
me.
That's how
So
like have ended, but I started out. I brought three friends
look at you. You
to
change
the
three people's
show.
lives for
I
the good.
have. I really, really, really have.
For the good. Um, yeah, no, I don't think.
And then we all
Yeah.
saw The Outsiders and cried.
Oh, I'm mad at the Outsiders. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I love the show. I just don't. It's the ticket prices,
I
and this
know,
is a thing
yeah.
I've noticed in the
They're
last few days. Ticket prices are just insane. Like I'm seeing Gypsy next month, y'all, because I bought tickets for my mother's birthday.
mhm.
I'm sitting back mezzanine because front mezz was 300 and nearly $400.
I don't even want to know what orchestra is.
I just want to say, and this is to shout to any Broadway producer who's listening, don't sit there and cry that your shows aren't doing well if you're going to be charging four, five, $600 for a ticket.
A lot of people cannot afford that.
Simple as Broadway is not affordable, and
No,
it's criminal the way they charge these prices. Back
exactly.
mezzanine for $200?
Yeah,
No, like
right.
I just. Whatever. It just
Mhm.
it kind of makes me a little mad. I
Right,
know like
right.
we have to pay the actors and I get that, but
But
like
at the
also
same
like
time, like,
back mezzanine where I'm like obstructed view where I can't see stuff and you're charging
mhm,
me like the price of like freaking car insurance or whatever just to see it. Like
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
I understand like yeah, okay, it's a bit more to sit near the front, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just
No, I
me,
mean,
but
like, yeah, I wouldn't even want to, because back mez should be at least somewhat
yeah.
affordable, and a lot of people can't even afford the $200
Yeah, it's a lot of money for one show, for
for one
a
show.
2 hour and a half show. It's a lot. It's a
And like,
lot.
you could take your mom out to like a nice dinner for $200.
I could buy, I could do a lot with $200.
You could buy a TV for $200.
You could buy you can't buy a lap well, you could buy a laptop for $500,
Yeah.
but I just think like we should I don't know. I just a PSA. Just
Yeah.
don't be
Yeah.
upset when shows are closing if you're charging for the roof for
Hmm.
them.
How many Tudo shows have you had this year?
Ooh, ooh,
Not just
ooh,
Rouge.
that's a
This could
good
be like this
question.
could be like any
Oh yeah, I've had a few
shows.
two-show days.
I've only
Let's
had one, and I
see.
saw Outsiders and Rouge, and it completely destroyed me emotionally. So,
Oh, nice. So we did one in February where we did Sweeney and Moulin Rouge. I was very emotionally tired after that one. I did a two-show day in London where we did Moulin Rouge and Cruel Intentions. And then another two-show day in April. And then another two-show day in May. Ooh, let's see. That was one show. That was one show. One show. One show. And I did two-show day in September where we did and November. So I've done one, two, three, four, five. I did six two-show days this year.
it's a lot of two
Six
show days.
two-show days are so tiring, dude.
They are. They are
I'm
very
like by the end
tiring.
of it, I'm like
Yeah.
yawning. I'm
Outsiders and
like
Rouge was like, oh gosh, because
that
like
was
that's
well,
rough.
that weekend in general, that whole weekend was such a long weekend.
Yeah, it was a long
Like
weekend.
we were there Friday night. We saw The Notebook, and then like Saturday in the matinee, we went. Well, Saturday morning we went for brunch. Then we went to a
Yeah.
museum of Broadway, and
Yeah.
then we had a tour. Me, Liz and Julia had a tour of Hamilton, and then we went to the show.
Hmm.
Oh my God! Then Sunday we had a two-show day. Then I had to fly home Monday. I was just
Right,
exhausted.
right.
That
Yeah,
was
I was
such a
like,
long weekend. I was like, I'm
I
just
was
gonna
like,
fall
I'm just
asleep.
gonna tie. Yeah. And then did your flight get my flight got delayed. So that day, like Monday. So I was
My
like,
flight got cancelled like twice in this whole year. I had two cancelled flights. One of them was because of bad weather, and one of them was because of the Microsoft outage.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh
I
my God, that was
remember.
such a pain. 'Cause I didn't get in
That
until
was
like
in,
midnight.
yeah,
That was in July. I was supposed to be
July.
there at 6 p.m. I didn't get into the city till like midnight. I was not very
And
happy.
then I texted you all, and I
And
was
I had to
just
be
like,
up early because I had to go back into the city to go see Dylan Christian.
exactly. So,
Oh, that was another two show days. So I saw seven two show days this year.
oh my goodness. Yeah, I only saw one two show day, but my memorable moments, memorable moment for me, Jules and I met in person for realsies.
It was freezing cold.
It was
Yeah, I remember it
really
was
cold.
February.
It was
That was so funny.
snowing and icing, and we
It's
got there
freezing.
though. We also
I
started a
remember that.
podcast this year,
We did.
so
So that's been really fun as
such a
well to
fun
connect with
time.
so many people.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Museum of Broadway was really fun. Seeing the Rouge exhibit.
I did that twice this year.
Look, it's a fun time.
I don't think I can handle it. It's great. Like, go see the Museum of Broadway, everybody.
If
But
you
I've seen it four
haven't,
times. I've been four times now in
yeah.
the last 2 years. I need a break.
No, I mean like the thing is that like, it's a museum. So the only thing that they have is what the rotating exhibit at the end that's new. So go see it
Oh,
if you
that's it.
haven't.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's really fun. But I mean, four times
Amazing.
is a lot.
But I've seen it four times, so I'm definitely a little bit like, okay, I need to go see another museum now.
Yeah. Another memorable moment for me was actually seeing the clown costume this past October because I have only seen Nick Martinez as Pierre twice, just in general. That's over the
It's
11 times that he's
crazy.
in the show. So I know.
Crazy.
So actually
Crazy
seeing the
time.
clown costume was really great. And then also seeing an understudy for Santiago finally because again, it's always really been Ricky Rojas that I've seen. Or Gabe.
Love Ricky Rojas,
I
the
love Ricky
OG.
though. Ricky
Oh,
Lives.
Gabe. I miss Gabe so
Oh,
much.
Gabe.
Yeah, but I'm so excited to see Pepe. I mean, all the Santiagos have been great, but I really loved Gabe. Like, he was just such a sweetheart.
He was.
Oh, miss him. Just a sweetie.
Fallgate. Fallgate always
Fullgate forever,
always
ever.
iconic. Also buying tickets at brunch was such a memorable moment.
That was me. That was my bad influence on every single person at that table.
Look, I did not mind. I was like, look, YOLO.
Yeah,
We all said YOLO, and we all did
yeah.
YOLO. Um,
Well, yeah, I think that's everything.
yeah. I mean, any like surprise castings, like you looked at the cast. I'm like Dylan Duke that one time, but you looked at the cast board and you were like, oh my gosh.
I think, I mean, Dylan Christian.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was
And
pretty
then,
cool.
like,
That was last
being
minute.
back in the theater and seeing Aaron Tveit name back on the list was pretty fun. I'd missed him a little bit.
Could you
Like,
imagine getting the Aaron Tveit understudy slip?
oh my God. The role of Christian we play by Aaron Tveit.
Aaron
I'm like,
Tveit.
what? What? That, and then I don't think, no, like, just those two, I think. That was it.
I
Yeah.
think for me it was Frank Ziedler last October. I think
Yeah.
I knew kind of going in, but still it's like, oh my goodness. And then Dylan F.
Mm.
Iconic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because that was like
That's
that was the only time that I've seen Dylan in a track that's not the Duke.
oh yeah.
So
First time for everything.
that's true. I need to see an F9 now. F9 painter.
I find paint iconic. Anyway, I think
That's all I got from
that's
me.
all I have.
Yeah. That's
Well,
our Rouge Wrapped, guys.
Just hit my knee. It's been real. It's been fun.
It's been real fun. See ya.
No.
Trademarking it.
Trademark. I'm pretty sure it's already been trademarked, but we'll try.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time for another episode of Can Can Talks.
Woohoo.
It's your girl, Jules.
And your girl Lily
And
signing
thank you
off.
for coming. Signing off.
Bye, guys.